Hey friend, and welcome to a brand new video. It is your weird creative makeup artist pal, Kat. We are gonna do a makeup look today. Not just any makeup look, I'm gonna recreate one that I feel like I could have done a lot better. Back in the day when I first started doing makeup on YouTube over 7 years ago, I did this Nutcracker look and I feel like we could do better. And one of my really good friends, Kim, Clever Kim's Curios on Etsy, she makes amazing jewelry. You should definitely check out her Instagram account, Etsy store. She's an amazing person and friend, but she suggested I turn into this guy named General Alder. He has this death scene in a show called Motherland Fort of Salem, which I've never seen before, but this look just screams, Kat, you need to do a Nutcracker. That kind of looks like a realistic wooden man. If Pinocchio grew up, became a soldier, was like a Nutcracker, something along those lines, with real wood texture, not this powdered weird Nutcracker from a Fever Dream look that I did before, but an actual real man looking Nutcracker. Like, it's hard to tell between, is this a human? Is this a doll? Is this a wooden puppet? Let's get started because I do have some prosthetics. Now, I am going to be putting a wig cap on because it gets all the hair out of my face. I don't know if I'm going to put a wig on later, but it's definitely going to help with all the wood texture. And I'm going to put a giant hat on later, so maybe this will help. I was even going through my collection of hats, costumes, wigs. I could literally open up my own Halloween store with the amount of costumes and wigs I have. And I even found a better outfit for this, in my opinion. I'm gonna start this makeup look by gluing down the eyebrows because we don't want any brows whatsoever. No brow hairs are gonna appear on this face. And we're just gonna powder it with this powder puff. This powder puff is like exquisite elite powder puffs, meaning there's a ribbon, it's really thick and giant and puffy. This is from Mayron and it's sold on Amazon. And if you didn't know, I do have an Amazon live show, so if you want to follow my social media accounts, and especially the link down below, you can follow my Amazon show to see when I go live. I also have an Amazon wish list if you want to support this channel even further, and I do have a P.O. box that you can write me to now. Now time for prosthetics. I am going to be using this nose, and I'm going to be using a chin, just to make my face look less feminine and more masculine because I have the tiniest nose and chin. So grabbing a Q-tip with some prosaide, I'm gonna put this on my nose and then put it right here. And there's nose holes here so I can breathe. This prosthetic is from Berman's Laboratories. I'll definitely link them down below. They are foam latex prosthetics. That's me breathing out my nose now. I'm just gonna put some prosaide on this and a little bit on my chin so it double sticks. Yeah, that should be good. All right, now that we have our prosthetics on, I did put a layer of prosaide and I did liquid latex on the edges. I didn't show that part because it's pretty boring. Sounds gross. But I used pale mauve first as a base color because it's gonna blend in whatever color I put on top better with my skin. So it'll look like it's part of my skin, like there's blood flow underneath the makeup paint. That's so annoying, my breathing, whistling of the nose. It sounds like a crying clown. So I'm just gonna paint all the prosthetics in this color first. Now I'm gonna get Mel Pax Paint is what I've been using again, but in the color Shibui. This color perfectly matches a CoverGirl foundation I have. And it just looks like my skin. Again, doing layers like this really does help and it will make it look like real human skin instead of just pasting on objects on our face. And we're just gonna do it over these prosthetics and not all over the face because this paint is equal parts prosaide, adhesive, and acrylic paint. Okay, now for the actual foundation on my skin instead of the prosthetic, I am using CoverGirl's True Blend in natural beige, no, buff beige. This matches this shibui color from Mel Pax Paint perfectly, I'm telling you. Just going in with a foundation brush and look at that. It's like an incredible match. And then we're gonna put on some wood grain over this once it dries. Ooh, I almost forgot. This color corrector from Ofra is amazing, and I'm gonna put that over my brows. And you can't forget your neck, even on character makeups. I'm gonna get some concealer just to cover up these brows more, make it more full coverage around the edges of the prosthetic and where I have under eye baggage, places like that. And you could even go in with a sponge and your foundation and go on top of the concealer as well, just to get a fuller coverage. I know this looks like a lot of product, but trust me, it will look good in the end. Now, to really set your foundation in this look before you get started with any other makeup, I'm gonna get that powder puff with some translucent powder and set my under eyes, around my eyes, my brows, or where my brows were, and just everywhere I think needs to be set, or I'm gonna put more makeup on. If you're gonna do this makeup, you could use eyeliner instead of the alcohol paints I'm gonna use, and just some foundation. You do not have to do prosthetics. I'm just doing it because I'm crazy. And my face is very feminine. And I want it to look masculine, apparently. So this General Alder guy, who I was inspired by from Kim to do this makeup from, he is giving me Daddy Groot vibes. Like, if Baby Groot was a male, that's what he's giving me. So we're gonna try to do these wood grain lines with some alcohol paints. And like where the natural line where like a Nutcracker puppet would have the jaw dropping. A little bit of butt chin contour too. I know this General Alder guy does not have that jaw dropping effect, but I'm doing it. And if you feel like you messed up or something, you could just go in with more foundation over it. I feel like I've got a good consistency of paint and color right now. So we're just going with what I think the natural wood grain of this character would look like. Now going with some lighter brown to do some shadows or rough markings where the shadow is going to be. You could put eyeshadow here as well. I'm going to do some lines on the neck. You can't forget the neck. Now as you can see, I did so much line work. This took like probably over an hour, and we are going to do some of that blushing cheek look that Nutcrackers are signature to have. And I'm going to be using the Crimson Cream blush from Besame. I'm actually a Besame ambassador now, meaning you're gonna see a lot of Besame's products in a lot of my videos. I'm not sponsored by them, they just provide some products, and they're one of the best brands of makeup products. They recreate and get inspiration from vintage makeup products from the 1920s to 50s down to the packaging. It's so intricate. The packaging and products from Besame Cosmetics is literal pieces of art. So this is a multi-purpose like cream blush. You can use it on your cheeks, your lips, for an eye look to be avant-garde. And they're so creamy and beautiful. And of course, the Nutcracker has to have the beautiful crimson blushing cheeks. So I'm just took some of the product out and I'm gonna tap it with my fingers and a little bit on the tip of my nose. Like a glow within, but it's wood. And again, if you feel like you use too much, you just tap some foundation on top. Now for the mustache, I'm gonna get some black cream paint. This is my Makeup for Flash palette, and I'm going to grab some of that with a very fine angled brush, the traditional black, and we're just gonna start painting in a mustache with hair-like strokes. And we're gonna do a little curly Q at the end, make it a fancy mustache. You could even use a liquid eyeliner pen, and again, just like very cartoonish curly mustache, but doing feather-like motions with this liquid eyeliner. This is also going to help if you have any creases from your prosthetics to help cover it as well. And once this liquid eyeliner dries, it won't look as shiny. Gosh, now I have that shiny song stuck in my head from Moana. I love that song. I love that movie. You could go as thin or as thick as you want. You want to look like the Pringles man? You want to look like Chef Boyardee? Go right on ahead. Gosh, I do feel like a Daddy Groot. If Groot and Chef Boyardee had a baby. Alright, now I'm going to grab my matte brown contours. This is the Lunatick Cosmetic Labs Contour palette. This is so useful in all character makeups. Getting a super fluffy brush, and I'm just going to tap in where I want contour and definition. You can mix and match how cool and warm you want this to be as well. I like to do a heavy contour right here at the bridge of the nose so it pulls this down and heightens this and makes it look sad and worried, kind of like a Tim Burton character. Alright, I'm so happy with how this is turning out. I'm gonna put a wig on and I'm gonna put a hat and outfit. I'm trying to part the hair so that it's not like, you could still see the grain of the wood, you know? Then this outfit is actually the Headless Horseman's outfit from, I think, from Sleepy Hollow, from Spirit Halloween. And it just looks so much like a Nutcracker. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, Joy, we do this hat. Looks too circusy, you know, not like Nutcrackery. I think we should do this hat. Definite Nutcracker vibes. And there we have it, the Nutcracker. We have completely turned into my newer version of the Nutcracker. Thanks so much to Kim for this brilliant idea. If it wasn't for Kim, this makeup would not have happened. Go check her out on her Etsy page and Instagram accounts. Kim makes amazing jewelry. This was so much fun. I was so surprised how well this turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed making this makeup for you guys. It's hard to move too much. I can't really tilt my head without the hat falling. All the products I use in this video will be listed down in the description box as always. Let's take this off. Oh my gosh, I feel like it's me, Mario. This is gonna be a pain in the absolute butt to take off. Like, not looking forward to it at all. Where does the prosthetics even begin? Like, here? Yeah? That's a good thumbnail. Wow. But the prosthetics really did help, but again, you don't have to use prosthetics when you're doing this. I absolutely need isopropyl myristate. This stuff takes off these prosthetics. Again, if you want prosthetics and you know how to use and you love using foam latex prosthetics, definitely check out these ones I used today are from Bertman's Laboratory. There's so many different designs, great quality. Fun fact, before I did this makeup look, I had to fish, my boyfriend had to fish 3 eyelashes out of my eyeball socket. It was disgusting and painful. Also, if you want these cool circle lenses, I got mine from Pinkyparadise.com. I just like how animated they make me look. And this, my friends, is what happens when you do not prep your skin well enough and put Skin Saver on, which is a lotion that helps take this off easier than what's going on here. Will I ever do prosthetics again? Because this is taking for 5 years to take off? I don't know. The baby wipe with isopropyl myristate might be doing something. It's safe to say this is the hardest makeup I've ever had to apply and take off. Again, if you guys want to see me do live makeups on Amazon, click the link down below and you can follow me there when I do live shows. I will also be promoting them on all my Instagram and social media accounts when I do live shows. It's so much fun. I hope you join me. I do videos Monday and Friday here on this channel, so you can subscribe for some more. And I'm gonna take a shower and I'll see you guys in the next video. Love y'all. Bye!